Hey guys, welcome back to Woody's Gear Reviews. Today we're going to look at something and kind of just go over a small little kit. And guys, keep in mind, you're going to have to customize this to your needs. I'm just going to show you what I have in mind, give you some ideas, kind of open up that thought process, and then you can kind of go into something like this if you need it, if you have a need for it, and then kind of figure out what works best for you. I'm just going to show you some of the things that work best for me. That being said, guys, keep in mind this is part 2. This is level B, right? This is an addition to what you should already be carrying if you're in the EDC and you're already carrying your EDC stuff with you, right? So let's look at that first before we get into this bag. Most of you have seen my video. If you haven't, go back and check this out. This is just a small pocket EDC that you can carry. But the first thing we'll go over, guys, is this is something that I've kept with me and I'll show you some options. But this is just a quick way to keep your EDC pocketable. If you're wearing jogging pants, shorts, or whatever, and you don't want everything clipped to the outside of your pockets, this is nothing but a 12 gauge mag holder. I've done a full review on this whole kit. I'm not going to go into this particular one, but it kind of has the essentials of your EDC in it, right? Go back, check out the video. I've done a whole review on this. But lately, I took the same concept and I kind of went a little bit more in depth. This has a razor knife in it. This has a pocket knife in it. This has more of a light that does multi-functions. This one's just a good solid light. And then you've got your power pine in there, and then a lighter, right? So this is covering pretty much what you're going to have in your pockets. Lighter, pocket knife, light, multi-tool if you choose to carry one. And this is a simple way, like I said, just toss it in a pocket. It'll fit in a front pocket. It is going to have weight. Some people like to evenly distribute their EDC, where you might have your knife and your lighter in one pocket, flashlight and multi-tool in the other, which is totally fine. This is just a quick option to where if you carry a sling bag or something and it has Velcro for patches or whatever, you just rip this back patch off, and then you stick that to the outside of your bag, and you can keep all your tools outside of your bag without having to dig for them. Or you can just toss it in the pocket as it sits. So let's say you already have a combination of this stuff on you, whether you're carrying it in this fashion or pocket, belt, whatever, cargo pants, however you decide or choose to carry your stuff. So say you have a combination of that stuff. But there's other stuff you're going to need in an everyday situation. This is everyday carry. Something simple to carry with you at all times. If you have cargo pants or a back pocket, you could carry something like this. It's not huge. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. This isn't a review on this bag. Basically you're looking for a 2-zipper bag. Pocket on the front, main compartment. This bag is 5.5 inches by 4 inches, just so you kind of can tell the dimensions. And then we'll go into what's inside. So if you look in the front, I did a short on this, so go check out the short to get the name. I think it's an Inley is the name of it, but it's just a small ratcheting set, right? So you have a way to carry a ratchet with you, or a screwdriver. We'll go more into detail when we get to the inside here. And this is your accessory pack, so to say, to go with this. And all I did, guys, was put some common size stuff in here. So we're looking at a 1/2 inch, 3/8, the elusive 10 millimeter, and then a 8 millimeter. And guys, depending on what you work on or what you do, put in what you need. I mean, yeah, it's probably going to be a little thick for this bag if you're going to throw in a 1-inch socket in there or something huge. But then you're just going to add one of these, right? So now you have a way to hook it. And that's what's good about this system, is you'll be able to see is there's all different multiple ways you can use it. And then this is just the bits that came with the little Only ratcheting set. And you can change these out to whatever you need. Right? Just basic stuff. I probably would get rid of these, put in a T6, T8, but it's preference. Put in what you think you're going to need. Whether you work on motorcycles, bikes, you're a hobbyist, work. You know, if you're at work every day and you may need it to tighten up a drawer, or a tool, put in what fits you. And then the last thing we have is the new little Work Pro pliers. With these tools, there's a lot you can accomplish. If you notice, there's no screwdriver in here. Well, if you kind of put these pieces together, grab you a Phillips, now you have a screwdriver. Is it a huge screwdriver? No. But it's a decent size handle. It has some knurling on there. It's plenty big enough to take a screw out or put a screw in. But you have options if it's a little harder. I mean, you just put it on there, and you can go to town. Right? Simple. But if you wanted a ratchet, and you wanted to do it with a ratchet, you have that option as well. And depending how much torque you need can depend on how big you make the ratchet. Right? All different options. Now you can do it that way. If you wanted to do the bolt, now you have that option. Right? I just dropped the handle off. But you don't even need it. The handle's held with magnets. When I was trying to look through the camera doing it, I hit the corner of the wood, and when I ratcheted it around, it pulled off. Something good to keep in mind. But there is a positive magnet in there. Rare earth magnet. You can hear it when it engages. But you can start seeing the different possibilities, right? Now, if you were to throw in something else you have in your kit, which is why I love carrying this, is now you have yet another way to use the tool. So it gives you options. And just basic, your basic sockets. Now this is where things get a little bit different, right? Now I can get on the bigger bolts. I don't have to carry a lot of sockets. Yes, is this the best thing? No, sockets are better, let's be honest. But I can get on some pretty big stuff with that. If I need a wrench of different sizes. But then I could still go back to this if I need something more precision-wise. You've got your small little needle nose pliers. So this kit gives you a lot of options, but doesn't take up a lot of space. You're looking at a 5.5 by 4-inch bag. And you have multiple options of what you can do. And stuff you can add. I mean, like I said, customize it. Put the stuff in that works for you, the things that you might know you're going to need. Sometimes it's easier to use sockets. Sometimes it's easier to use a screwdriver. Sometimes it's easier to use, the sockets. Sometimes it's easier to use pliers or needle nose. All this stuff, if you have it on you, you have a lot of different options. One thing you could add, if you wanted, is hook you a small tape measure on there. Now you have a small tape measure that goes up to 6 feet, gives you options depending on what you do. These things are super small. I should have probably done a review, but it's kind of like a lot of people have reviewed this. If you've seen the Knipex, I guess you get the point. Just reviewing one tool that works as a pair of pliers. Is just, if you want to see us review simply on those or simply on this kit by itself, just holler. I don't mind doing it. But I already have a review on this one out, so check it out. I've got a short on this system. Check it out. This is new. I just made this the other day. Just changing some stuff up. Small knife. Just a regular lighter. This is the, I think I added the through night in this one. Yeah, this is just the through night T1 or TI Pro, which is a cool little light, super simple. Well, I'll show you real quick. One thing I like about it is it's just a turn. Just turn it, and it comes on, twist it off, goes bright, twist it off again, it goes into low. It always sets itself up on like medium beam. So it's going to come medium, turn it again, twist back. Now you've got high, turn it again, twist back, and that's what you got. Just a small little simple light. The clip reverses, or you can reverse the clip, take it off from there, put it up here, and now you have a small little headlamp. Put that on your ball cap if you wear one. And then you can flip it back around the other way to carry it. And it's super small, fits right in there. Small little kit that holds 12 gauge shells, right? Super simple, easy, keeps all your stuff organized, keeps them in your pocket, keeps it from moving around, jiggling. They're not going to fall out of there. Just a good way to store your tools. And then you have this kit, which, you know, we put all the pertinent stuff in here. Zip that up. Toss that in here. And you don't have to use these little bags either. You can use whatever you want to use. But this is just some stuff that I had. Put your pliers in there. Take this apart. Store that back up front. And stick it back in your pocket. Just super simple. Just some ideas, guys. People have asked, you know, what do you carry for an EDC tool set? If I needed something small, this I think would handle a lot. If I wanted to go with more tasks and bigger, I would probably bust out this kit. More to come on this one. I finally got it kind of where I wanted. But you could go as many different ways as you want to with your toolkits, guys. It's strictly up to you. But something small, simple. If you work every day and you want to throw something in the front pocket of a backpack, that's your entire stage 1, stage 2 EDC kit. Everything you're carrying in your pockets, and another kit to go along with it or to advance the capabilities of kit 1. Or a standalone kit on its own. And that's kind of what you have either way. Anyways, guys, that's all we got today. I just wanted to keep this one simple. I wanted to show you something I was working on. Get your ideas. Go back, watch the video on this. What do you think about this setup? It works for me. It has. I like it. Super simple, super compact. Easy to find, easy to see. You don't lose anything. And then adding this to the kit to keep on me or in my bag. Whether you're carrying a sling bag, backpack, whatever, fanny pack, whatever you prefer. Cargo pants is great. One in each pocket, man, and you've got a decent little kit. I will tell you that where I go hunting, a lot of times I'm working on my feeder, doing stuff like that, tightening some bolts on my hub blind or my tree stand. I could actually do all that. Normally, all I carry is a multi-tool, which I've been able to do all that with a multi-tool, most of it. Is it perfect? No. Is it pretty? No. But that small little Work Pro plier set would be a game changer when I take my stuff out there. Anyways, guys, do me a favor. Let me know what you think. What could have we added? And keep in mind, you can still toss that on as a keychain. Because it is a keychain, cheap, Harbor Freight. Why not, right? 6 foot. If you have to measure in 6 foot increments, you can still get there all day long. It's just going to take you longer. But that's what we have, guys. Comments. What do you guys think? Let me know. There's still 3 ways to support the channel. Woody's Gear, Buy Me a Coffee, memberships. If you want to support the channel, it's a great way to do it. That's about all we have, guys. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. Anyways, do us a favor, like, share, subscribe, click all those notifications, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends. Love y'all. See you on the next one.